Hi guys, Ejit here, doing another Total War Shogun 2 commentary video. Today I am doing a guest commentary between LargeMargin here versus Torres on the other side of the map. We're playing a 1v1 large battle, match made on the Crossroads map. You can tell LargeMargin guys apart by the octagon on his orange banners and Torres having a star on his banners. So is octagon maybe the MMA fighters versus some guys who use stars? I don't know. Ninjas? Who knows? Who knows? Remember, EejitMeansIdiot@gmail.com, open for replay submissions. If you have a good replay, send it my way. I will throw it up on the channel. So, quick rundown of what LargeMargin has in his army. Action is fast and furious, but he's rocking 4 units of Naginata Samurai, 2 units of Yari Samurai, 4 units of Bow Ashigaru, 3 units of Matchlock Monks, 1 unit of Fire Rockets, and 4 Yari Cav. 3 of them are up in these woods here. They are hidden while walking through the woods, and Torres running his guys towards the hills here, hoping to catch this unit of Fire Rockets out while they are exposed, maybe catch some of those Bow Ashigaru as well. Charging. Now he finally sees LargeMargin stuff. LargeMargin launching all of his Cav to catch the Torres' Cav right here. If he can catch him and destroy his Cav, that's going to be great for him, but if he can't, he's going to lose a whole lot of units. So, LargeMargin trapping the unit of Cav on the left. However, the unit of Cav on the right looks like it's microwing away from the rest of the pack, going after the Fire Rockets or the Matchlocks, but they're able to safely get behind the charging Yari Samurai. Redirecting, down behind the army, going for the general. Quick kill on the general would end the battle before it even started, but managing to get in front of his Naginata Samurai. No opportunity back there, but continuing the micro despite the morale almost breaking, down into the Matchlock Monks. That's going to cause some pain. And there you go. Look, immediately losing up to 10 Matchlock Monks. Breaking down some Naginata Samurai to come after the cavalry. Continuing pursuit with that 1 unit like Yari Cavalry there. But this unit of Yari Cav just refusing to break. Already killed 25 of those Matchlock Monks. And finally going to give it up only after he killed nearly a third of that unit of Matchlock Monks. And this flank over here, pretty decent damage. LargeMargin losing half this unit of Yari Cav, losing 10 units of Yari Cav over here. That hurts, but the important stuff has been preserved. Fire Rockets got away, losing only 2 guys, and not a lot of losses to the Yari or Naginata Samurai, obviously having a nice bonus versus Cav. Over here, Torres still has 2 units of Yari Cav and 1 unit of Katana Cav hidden up in the forest over here. Also has 2 units of Bow Ashigaru, 2 units of Bow Samurai, so nice advantage in the archer duel. However, he has no matchlocks, so that's a little bit of a disadvantage. However, he does have more infantry, and that is going to be 3 units of Naginata Samurai and 3 units of Katana Samurai. Those will win up in a straight up fight versus LargeMargin. However, LargeMargin currently with a slight Cav advantage, and if he can turn the Cav tide totally in his favor, he's going to be able to take advantage of Torres and do some real damage. Dramatic soundtrack is from the Tron Legacy soundtrack. Daft Punk doing an awesome job there. Oh, and here we go. Katana Cavalry charging out of the woods, wants to go after the archers, wants to get total archer dominance, and then pick away at the infantry heavy army of LargeMargin. Are they going to make it, or is this Yari Cav going to be able to get a speed boost coming up? Oh, catches the Katana Cav, but Torres pulling his left wing cavalry over and behind his lines. Now coming in behind, going to catch LargeMargin's units there. Microwing the Katana Cav straight into the Bow Ashigaru here. You can just see these Bow Ashigaru are disappearing. This 2 units of Yari Cav already causing one of LargeMargin units to panic. Archers pouring fire into the combat from both sides. Looks like Torres has managed to destroy almost all of LargeMargin's cavalry here. It's just if his Yari Cav can hold out for the rest of the fight here while his friends charge in. Yes, he does. Gets a charge, immediately turns the morale battle in LargeMargin's favor. However, morale damage happening all over the place. That is nasty for anybody's Cav place to be in. LargeMargin sneaking in a unit of Yari Cav over here on Torres' left flank. They're going to be down here in the woods. They are hidden. Torres knows they're there, but he's not going to be able to see them on the battle or in the minimap, so he might forget about them. Finally, you can see LargeMargin pouring in a little bit extra archer fire from the beginning. finally going to turn the tide of this battle over here, and that is going to be the last of Torres' cavalry. Also setting up for the matchlocks here. Going to maybe fire in at him. Also, you can see Yari Samurai got in on that action. That's obviously going to help that fight over there. Probably was responsible for LargeMargin salvaging any of that, because you can see both of these units, the Yari Cav back here, sent running. So the only units of Cav on the field is this one unit of Yari Cav back here. Not what either player was really looking for. You can see now LargeMargin getting kind of tired of the archer game, so he's going to start advancing his army. Going to want to get these matchlock monks to get some action. No Cav to threaten the matchlocks, so he's going to feel pretty safe being aggressive with those. And obviously in this archer duel here, Torres with a nice advantage. Those bow samurai are going to quickly destroy their counterparts on the other side of the line. Already you can see this unit over here losing nearly half strength, and with the whistling arrows morale debuff applied to them, are feeling ready to run. LargeMargin replying, same thing. He says, you got whistling arrows, I got whistling arrows, I'm going to dump them on your units over here. And I'm going to shoot at you with my matchlock warrior monks. Enjoy some morale damage. Okay, see here, Katana Samurai charging down. Wants to do anything to let his matchlock set up and get a whole volley in over here. So he's just going to run him in front. Nasty volley from the right unit of matchlock monks here. Continuing to trade arrow fire in the middle, but taking fire arrow damage at the same time. Finally, the unit of matchlock monks on the left side managed to get some volleys off. Pretty nasty morale damage being done here, and we're going to get one more volley in from the unit on the right. Torres, feeling desperate, charges in his cavalry of the Avatar Bodyguard versus the Yari Samurai, and LargeMargin here able to catch the Katana Samurai while they're wavering from the matchlock unit, and Torres getting his Avatar into the action over here. Already cast Rally, so that's going to keep pretty much the rest of his guys moraled up until that effect wears off. The Naginata Samurai over here also being used to be sent against the matchlock monks, and they are routing LargeMargin's cavalry. He's got to pull down some more Naginata Samurai away from the infantry combat, but you can see that if we scroll right down here, the little Daimyo with the bunny ears manages to escape. No general killer for LargeMargin, but no general morale being applied to the rest of his troops over here. Naginata Samurai coming down out of the trees. Downhill charge, very nice, into LargeMargin's own Yari Samurai. That's favorable for Torres. However, these matchlock monks here did get a volley off, did some morale damage. Unfortunately, they're caught up right now in the melee combat. If LargeMargin micros those guys out, that is going to be pretty sweet. Also, finally, he realized that he had those fire rockets sitting back there, suffering morale damage. I have no idea why, but they're going to be pulled up to help with the assault. Managed to clean up his own right flank here. Torres realizing that if LargeMargin can get in unlimited volleys with these matchlock monks on the flank, that is going to be game over. Bringing down one unit of the Katana Samurai. These guys are level 6 veterans. If they collide with anything, they are going to evaporate them. LargeMargin doing everything he can here, bringing down this unit of Naginata Samurai. Wants to go Naginata versus Katana Samurai and tie up the Katana Samurai while his matchlocks fire in. Preferably this unit back here that's kind of out of the way right now. If you were to stay in combat here, it is no doubt that these Katana Samurai are going to win just on kills alone. Over here on LargeMargin's left, towards his right, the unit of downhill charging Naginata Samurai successfully managed to rout the unit that was wasted against it. Those matchlock monks getting caught up in the combat, unable to do any morale damage, now bringing them back in. But the fire rockets have finally arrived, and firing onto what's left of Torres' infantry. He has no choice but to charge now, and all he has are these Katana Samurai, the Naginata, and the 2 units of Naginata Samurai already feeling some casualties, and LargeMargin still has most of his infantry intact. Down here, nasty infantry battle. You can see this Naginata Samurai unit quickly losing to the Katana Samurai unit. Katana Samurai killing 2 guys to 1. Really nasty situation. However, on this side of the battlefield, the fire rockets doing really nasty morale damage to these Bow Ashigaru. And the matchlock monks finally running in. They're going to say, okay, I'm going to do some morale damage here. I'm going to do what I'm paid to do. Down here, you can see guys running, but this level 5 Katana Samurai also doing some nice damage. managing to hold some morale, but without the general there, he's just not going to do as much. Archer's still pouring fire in this combat over here. Looks like the Katana Samurai managed to rout off one of the units, the second unit sitting there, but now he's finally taking matchlock fire, and that's going to cause him to rout. Routing in the middle, and that is going to be a good game. Really good play by both players here. You can see with LargeMargin had managed to recognize that he had those fire rockets back there. He might have been able to use them earlier. However, he did not, and they came actually at a very timely moment when the morale of the units here was not exactly 100%. If Torres had not committed piece by piece, it's possible he could have run over LargeMargin, who was really relying on those Naginata Samurai to tank the rest of the army. However, Torres choosing to deal with each threat about 1 or 2 units at a time, which was just a little bit too slow. Overall, really exciting cast. LargeMargin, you can see, going to be up in kills. And in units lost, he's not going to have nearly as many as Torres, but do not let that fool you. He lost a ton of stuff. Torres managing to completely trade cav units with him and to obliterate the units of Naginata Samurai that he could with his advanced elite Katana Samurai. So that is just a really great game. Everybody for taking advantage of terrain and playing the extended paper, scissors, rock metagame. So good game, and remember everybody, EejitMeansIdiot. See you next time.